What is going on, guys? Back here with another video. I got a little special one for you today. As you know, it's the new year, and with the new year becomes new products on showroom floors. As you guys know, by this time you'll have seen the Coolster build. I did fully rebuild the top end of it. I got new tires and tubes for the front and the rear, miscellaneous things here and there. It does run great. It actually might start up. Let's see if it starts up. It's been a minute. Been a minute, but it starts up as it should. I just rebuilt it. But with that being said, it is the new year, so there are new things coming out, and the Coolster is great, but it's fully automatic and it's kind of hard to put around. Also, being fully automatic, wheeling is a lot more difficult. So with that being said, I'm going to show you guys something new here. I did pick up a 2023 Honda Crf110, beautiful bike. It's fuel injected. I believe since 2018 the 110s have been fuel injected. Drop that in the comments for the correction if you know. I just picked it up today from the dealership. Great bike. I do have an hour meter here. You guys could spend $30 so $40 on one on eBay or Amazon. I chose to spend 10 because they'll overread the hours of the bike. You can see here it's brand spanking new. Yeah, so the price there, $2,600 roughly out the door. I didn't pay that. There's dealership fees involved and everything. I didn't pay out the ass. But the nice thing about this bike too, like I started saying, is it is fuel injected. I guess it kind of matters, but it doesn't. It did come with 2 keys here. It has a little fuel level light. You do have a check engine light for what I believe is for the fuel injection system, and then the power light showing that your bike is on. Very nice. I do have big plans for this bike. We're going to keep that bike kind of like the wheelie bike, this mess around bike. It's a little bit of a small chassis, so really there's only fun to wheelie on it. This bike though, we're going to be doing a lot of stuff too. We're going to kind of keep it somewhat simple, but kind of not at the same time, if that makes sense. Also, sorry for the sun out here in Arizona. As many of you know, it's very bright. So summertime is coming up. It's going to get really hot. A little bit of an explanation here before I do a startup and sound test of this thing, because I actually haven't seen a whole lot of videos on the 2023 review. When I was searching through, it was just like little videos of people starting it, revving it, calling it a day. I didn't really see like a review of it. So this is going to be kind of like a short review, and then I'll upload another video of like an actual review once I've ridden it and gotten a little more time on it. From overall though, looks, I'm going to say, you know, I'm going to put a 10 out of 10. Honda's always had good looks. The nice thing about the Hondas compared to the Yamahas and the Kawasaki's is that this is fuel injected. The other bikes still are not. I don't know why, but any year now they're going to start being fuel injected. So yeah, so I'm going to say this is a 10 out of 10 solid looks. Performance-wise, I know it's very snappy. I haven't ridden it, but I know the fuel injection to be a lot more snappier than carbureted. And when you're doing wheelies, you won't put out, or sorry, bog out or anything of that sort. Now, for practicality, we're going to kind of go over what's on the bike here. One thing, the reason why I got it is because the Coolster's fully automatic, doesn't shift. Well, you know, it's 1 gear, and that's really about it. So the reason why I got this is because it's a 4-speed automatic, no clutch. So that's kind of what it has going for itself there. The reason also why I did get it is because it has the backup Kickstarter here. That's very nice in case your battery dies. You can always kickstart it instead of having to, you know, be stranded. Also, it has a low fuel level light, like I had just mentioned previously. Now, the plans for this bike are going, for me specifically, being my build, BBR makes a nice beefy rear swing arm. We're going to get that eventually. I do want to get new rims, Excel rims, go black, and then I do want to paint the actual frame black itself, powder coat it, sorry. And then I would like to get a full exhaust system, but I think for now we're going to start off with just the muffler, kind of go from there. I'm thinking either Bills, BBR, or Pro Circuit. Kind of want to go that route. People say go Yoshi, but honestly, I don't like the sound of Yoshi's that much, and for the money being spent, I'm not gonna waste my money on a Yoshimura. You know, they sound good, okay, I'm not gonna say they're bad exhaust. You know, don't flood the comments, call me an idiot, but it's not my preference. We all have our preferences. With that being said too, I do want to get the brake lever extension so that way my foot fits a little bit better on it. Also, I do want to get new foot pegs that are a little bit thicker, so I fit on a little better. I do want to get the raised handlebars. I do want to get a seat cover or a raised seat. And then I think that's really about it. You guys will definitely be along for the ride. Oh, of course, and then install the hour meter. But you guys definitely will be along for the ride as far as what we're going to do with it and everything I do to it, I will upload to YouTube as well. So my review for this bike, it is very comparable to the 2020, 2021 and 2022. They're almost identical. There's going to have some minor differences, restyling and everything. But I say, if you have some money and you're looking to get a new pit bike that's fun, reliable, snappy, go grab the Crf110. Or if you like Yamaha or Kawasaki, go for it. But when you're not buying a Honda, I want you to keep in mind, as of 2023, this year, those bikes are still carbureted. This is fuel injected. That is the best thing about this bike, in my opinion, is the fuel injection. Now, I believe the Honda has the most torque, but the Yamaha has the most top speed. Depends on what you're looking to do. We're going to be doing a lot of wheeling with this bike and kind of just messing around, so top speed wasn't really my priority. Plus, I grew up on Honda. So I would give this bike a solid 10 out of 10. Honda's definitely, this is the best the Crf110 has ever been, that's for sure. Great bike, great bike. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and start it up. I do want to kind of take this stuff off here before we go for a rip. I'm not going to upload too much because I do want to get the hour meter on. Upload too much of the riding because I'm not going to ride it a whole lot till I get that on there. Which I got to take off some things and then we'll do. So a little startup test here. You should hear the injector prime, or the fuel system prime. Yep. Then you have your good to go light. So this bike is beautiful. I love it. I really do. You do have your front brake here, your rear brake, and then of course no clutch like I had mentioned previously. We're going to go ahead and do the push start and then the kick start just to kind of show you guys, because it's a beautiful system here. Starts right up. Starts right up. And then for the kick start here, you hear the injection system prime again. Oops. Starts right back up. Now, I think that's probably one of the cooler things about this bike too, is definitely the fuel injection and then the dual start method. Kickstart, of course, as the older bikes, they always got difficult. Having the electric start around is very handy. It's very nice. But when things happen on the trail, a battery dies or something happens, having that backup kickstart is very handy. So what we'll do, I don't have anybody to hold the camera, but I'll kind of do a sound test here. This is a stock. This bike's 100% stock. So we'll do a sound test. Yeah, she wants to bark, but she can't because we're pretty restricted here. Got the half waffle grips. It's pretty snappy too. Yeah, very nice. We're gonna go ahead and putt around on this thing a little bit, get it warmed up, and then we're gonna install that hour meter. I should probably install the hour meter before riding it around, but I just got it, so I'm gonna drive it around for a minute here, ride it around. And then I do have other videos coming. Like I said previously, anything we do to this bike will be uploaded to the channel. I believe a sneak peek too is comparing the Coolster to the CRF, because they're just polar opposites. I mean, that's a Chinese bike, and as many of you know, Honda, again, is Japanese. And it's a reputable brand, but for fun, we're going to compare the two together here at some point and go from there. But with that being said, I appreciate you guys watching the video, and we'll see you guys again soon. Peace.